Hello everyone, welcome back to CloudOps Craft. Today we are going to learn about Linux Service Management SMD system, and you will learn journalctl. So modern Linux system uses systemd to manage services, sockets, timers, mounts. No. Systemctl is a control CLI. Journalctl reads the systemd journal, the unified logs. Together they are our first tools for managing services and troubleshooting. Let's start with the systemctl. Okay, it's a common command, and we will learn what they do. Use sudo when you need system level control. Typical commands is, for example, sudo systemctl status nginx. Okay. It will show current state plus last journal lines plus key metadata like main PID, C group, memory, start time, task, loaded unit file, path, all those things. For example, how we can use this command? We can use sudo systemctl status nginx. I have already installed nginx for previous video, which is uh, I hope like you watched. If not, just watch that. Okay, you will get good understanding on like a process on job controls. Last video is belongs to processes. So if you didn't watch, go to the playlist and you can get that video. So in this in this session we are just going to learn about system. So now we have executed sudo systemctl status nginx. Here you can see it is loaded, it is inactive, which means it is not running. Okay, so you can check the status of this help of systemctl. Okay. So now we are going to start this. So to start, you have to use sudo systemctl. Just zoom this systemctl start nginx. Okay. Now we started. Okay. Uh, Now we will check the status. Now it is running, right? It is active and running. Okay. Because we just started it. Okay, it is started now, but does not enable at boot. Okay, so I will let you know all the commands we will use. Again, if you want to stop the service, okay, okay, this will be applicable for all service. I am just using Nginx as an example. Okay, in real time with the help of this command, stop, and you can manage any service. So now we are going to stop this. To stop, the command is sudo systemctl stop and service name, which is ng. Again, if I check status now, it has been stopped. Okay. So again, if you want to restart, what restart will do? It will stop, then start fresh. Okay. Usually, when you want to change code, when you change the code, okay, or a binary under process, must fully restart. Okay. For example, you have written a new nginx configuration file, then you have to restart. Okay. So to restart, the command is sudo systemctl restart nginx service name. Now again, if you check status, it will be running. Okay. As well as you can reload it. Okay, you can ask service to reload config. Okay, only works if unit implements reloader supports signal up. Safer than restart because we can avoid dropping connect. So you can even reload. For example, you made a change in the existing file, existing nginx configuration file. Okay, that is for production environment. You restart, it will stop and it will start. So it will affect your traffic. Okay. So you want to make your changes effective without losing like without affecting traffic, then you can use reload command. Okay, and you can use enable also. Sudo systemctl reload, not reload, enable nginx. What it will do, if you know, let me know on the comment. What it will do is it will create symlinks so unit starts at boot. Okay. it will be enabled. Okay, okay, it will start at boot. Even you can use now also, enable at boot and start it now. For that you can use, after enable you have to use hyphen now. What it will do, it will enable at boot and it will start it now itself. Okay, it is already running, so we don't have to worry of it. Okay. And you can even use sudo systemctl, okay, daemon reload. Okay, what it will do, it will reload system the manager conference after editing or creating unit files, so system sees changes. Okay, or even you can use sudo systemctl. These are all the commands that we will work with. So okay, show nginx. What it will do is it will dumps many properties as key value, key and value. Okay, useful for automation and debugging. And even you can use list unit also. Sudo systemctl list units type equal to service. Okay, spelling is wrong. List units, the two hyphens we have. Two hyphens. Okay, what it will do is it will list loaded services and their active state. So for all your services, it will show loaded state, like loaded services and their active state, whether it's active, exited, everything it will show, whether it is stopped, okay, and it will describe. You can see nginx, loaded, active, running, and even you can use sudo systemctl hyphen failed. What it will do is it will show services that failed to start or have failed since boot. Okay, we don't have anything, so it is here. And you can even use mask. Mask also, as a DevOps engineer, you will use systemctl mask nginx. What it will do, it will make it impossible to start the unit. A dev null symlink used to prevent accidental start. Okay, now I masked it, right? How I can unmask? Just use un here. Again, it has been unmasked. Now we will check the status. It is active and running. Systemctl status, it's like a read it like a human and a mission. So typically what it indicates is, here you can see load, right? Load. Where the unit file is, where it is enabled. Symlink, okay, at unit drop files. I'll show you. You can see. Next is active. Okay. It may be active running versus inactive or failed. And the next is main PID. Main PID. Okay, main PID is the PID of main process started by the system. Okay, C group. C group shows the control group of resources. Next is memory CPU. Okay, memory and CPU. Resource usage fields. Okay, and recent log files. You can see. So even you can write your own nginx file. Okay, if there is a need. For example, you are planning to deploy a Python Python based application, and you want your application to run as a service, then you can write your own service, okay, which is also very easy. Let me explain. Okay, now actually this is just a Linux class. We don't need to deploy any application. For example, consider we have one Python application. Then now we can write app service file for that. That we can run. So I will just write the service file here and I'll explain. Okay. So while we are like after learning Jenkins, Kubernetes, Docker, all those things, we will deploy a Python based application on that time. While we are writing service file, it will be very helpful for you. Okay. So I am planning for upcoming playlist also. So you will learn all these tools. Okay, if you are following Cloud Abstract. Let me write a service file. It's just a minimal service file. Okay, how you can write is there will be two parts will be there. Okay, three parts. Okay, so I am naming this as my app dot service. Okay. You need three blocks. One is unit block, second is service block, third is install block. Okay. I will explain how to write a service file. So whenever there is a need, you can use this pattern to write a service file. First, I am writing unit block. Why I am not writing this in server is because we don't have any Python app to test it. Okay, so I'm just explaining how to write it. So in unit, you need to write the description. You need to write the description, and equal only you have to use. You should not use colon. Okay. I am just writing as a my app web service. Okay. And hereafter, I'm just providing as a network dot target. Okay. So let me explain this. This unit block, what it will do is it provides metadata and dependency. Okay. After means it will controls ordering start after network like that we are saying. Next is service block. Let me write. First block is completed. This is second block which is service. Type. I'll go with simple. Okay. Any idea why I am going with simple? Simple means start, execute, start, and consider it running. You can use simple. Okay, simple means it will just execute, start, and consider it is end running. Okay, you can even use forking here. Okay, and even you can use notify. Simple you can use, forking you can use, notify you can use. Notify means service tells system D when ready. Okay, here we are just going to with the simple typical. Next is user. User also I just provide app user. Consider that I have created one user called app user. So this app user, what it will do, you can use this to run the process as a non-root user. Okay, recommended for security. Okay, so we are running with the app user under group. Okay. Group is app group. Okay, I just created one. Consider the app group. Next is working directory. Okay. So consider I have my app files under SRV my app. Okay. So here working directory, it's like a current working directory for the process. Okay. Current working directory in short we will call as a CWD. So next is environment. Like I'll provide environmental variable as Rails env, and I'll use environment as a prod, which indicates that I am writing the service file for production environment. Okay. And execute start. I'm just using user bin app. Okay. And I'll use config file also. Config file as /etc slash my app slash config dot YAML. This execute start. Is that right? Command to start main process. So you can use execute start pre, execute stop post, execute start post, execute stop. Okay, these are all hooks executed behavior after, okay, before, after, or start stop. Okay, next is restart. Restart, I'll go with on failure. Okay, so restart on failure means restart policy. Okay, here you can use on failure, always, on abort, no, or restart seconds equal to 5. Okay, so it will wait for 5 seconds before restart. Okay, here what I mentioned, restart on failure. If it is failed, so then it will restart. So, and I'll provide restart second sec equal to 5, which means wait 5 seconds before restart. Next, okay, two blocks we have written. Third is install block. Okay, so install block. Here what we are doing is I'll just using wanted by multi user dot target. Let me explain. Okay. This defines which targets once directory will get symlink when you enable the service. Okay. So after writing this, you have to first reload the daemon. Sudo systemctl daemon reload. You have to so that you have to execute sudo systemctl restart my app dot server. Okay, to pick up code and unit change. Okay. Put this unit file under class etc slash systemd slash system, okay, for admin controlled units. Okay, for vendor units often live in slash user slash lib slash systemd slash. Okay. Based on your need, you can place your unit file. Now we will learn the difference between start versus restart versus reload versus try restart. Start means start if not run. Stop means stop if running. Restart means stop then start. Always forces a restart. A reload means as process to reload config, which is signal up a pattern. Only works if implemented. Therefore, for web servers and Nginx, because they can gracefully reload without dropping connection. Try restart means restart only if running. Okay, so I hope you understood all this now. Next is journalctl. Okay, journalctl we will use for reading the logs. The journalctl. Journalctl reading the logs. Okay, journalctl reads logs collected by systemd journald. It centralized kernel systemd and service log. Common usages, you can use sudo journalctl -u nginx, like that you can. Okay. It shows all logs for that service. Okay, newest logs. So if I go here, if I type sudo journal etl hyphen new nginx, so this is the logs. Newest to last. Tail logs in real time. Even you can tail logs. So how you can tail? You can use -f here. Okay, it will show the running logs. Okay. Otherwise, for example, if you want to show last n lines, for example, last 20 lines, then you can use 20. You can see the last 20, and even you can filter by time also. If you want to show logs from boot, current boot, then what you can do is journalctl -b for boot. Okay. Show logs from current boot. And for example, if you want to show logs for previous boot, then you can use -1 hyphen L. Okay, and if you want to list boots, then you can use hyphen list hyphen boots. Okay, it will list your boots. And if you want to know the kernel messages, then you can use journalctl hyphen k for kernel. For example, if you want to check emergency or recently failed messages, then you can go with hyphen p error. Priority will be error hyphen x. Okay? So it will it will show recently failed message. Okay? For example, if you want to show extra context helpful after failures, then you can go with hyphen x. Okay? Output control will be O for short, hyphen O full, hyphen O JSON, hyphen O cat. All these things you can use, as well as you can use hyphen no hyphen pager also to disable paging. You can even use hyphen U to filter by unit. So mostly we will use journalctl for troubleshooting. It will help you to troubleshoot. If you are facing any issue with any service, then first we will check the status of that service. We will look for whether it is active or not. So based on that, we will debug. Okay, and we will check last 5 minutes log, and we'll check is there any errors on, and we will inspect it. Okay, we will check runtime environment. All these things we will check, and we will fix the service issue if we encounter. So it will be very useful. The DevOps engineer, you always work with the system CTL system journal CTL. You can prefer system CTL over raw signals. System CTL uses configured behaviors, reload, restart, and integrates with service dependencies. You can use reload when available for graceful config changes. Okay? You can check logs first at journal CTL hyphen u. Provide the service name before restarting. Restarts can hide root cause. So before restarting, if you are getting some issues, okay, just use journalctl and check what is the error. Okay? Just try to understand the error instead of blindly restarting. Okay? Run services as unprivileged users, okay, to limit blast radius. And you can use restart policies to auto recover transit crashes, like restart equal to on failure is sensible. Okay? You can keep unit files under version control, deploy them as a part of auto. Okay, enable persistent journal if you need logs across the system, but monitor disk usage, because of disk usage you may face any. So day by day it will write logs, right? So it will consume more disk. Your system CTL is active and is enabled in scripts to make decisions. Enable only when not already enabled. Okay. So this is all about this session. If you like this breakdown, subscribe to Cloud and DevOps. Thank you.